June 14, 2025, the Middle East burns, and the world holds its breath. On the second day of the war no one wanted, the skies over Tehran turned black, not from nightfall, but from smoke, fire, and fear. What began as a sudden Israeli preemptive strike against Iran's nuclear program has now erupted into open, sustained strategic warfare. At exactly 1:17 a.m. local time, Israel unleashed its second wave. Over 200 aircraft, including F-35L Adirs and F-15S. They soared deep into Iranian airspace, striking high-value targets across 5 provinces, not just bunkers and missile sites, but homes of IRGC leaders, scientists' safe houses, secret command tunnels. The objective? Not just to degrade Iran's arsenal, but to decapitate the brain behind the bomb. According to Israeli Defense Forces intelligence, at least 9 nuclear engineers and 2 IRGC generals were killed in the opening blast. Iran's chain of command fractured overnight. But Iran wasn't paralyzed. No, it responded ferociously. From launch pads near Qom, Shiraz, and Tabriz, Tehran fired dozens of ballistic missiles toward Tel Aviv, Haifa, even Jerusalem. For the first time in decades, Israeli sirens wailed across every major city, and then, impact. 10 civilians dead, 3 apartment towers collapsed in Bat Yam. Fires raged through the Haifa port. A critical fuel pipeline ruptured, shutting down Israel's northern refineries for 18 hours. But here is what the public didn't see. Mossad had agents already inside Iran, embedded weeks before the strike, and they weren't just watching. They were wearing Iran's air defense hubs with C4, also known as Royal Demolition Explosive. As the Israeli Air Force jets approached Tehran, those bombs detonated from within. Iran's own defenses were blinded from the inside. Not one iron dome, not one radar, nothing. This isn't just war, it is surgical sabotage at scale. Are there insiders within the Iranian military aiding Israel, or is this purely ingenuity? We would see as things proceed. By daybreak on day 2, smoke blanketed the Tehran skyline. Schools were closed, metro stations converted into bomb shelters, drones circled above the Supreme Leader's residence. Panic spread through government halls. On state TV, the faces of military leaders looked pale, ashen, not with grief, but disbelief. Iran had always warned that any attack would bring a hellish response. But now, citizens ask, where is that response? Even Iran's allies, Hezbollah, the Houthis, remain mostly silent. Whispers suggest Syria refused to open its airspace for retaliation. The axis of resistance is resisting getting pulled in too soon. But as day 2 closes, day 3 opens with a deeper shadow. A drone swarm launched from Yemen just struck an Israeli Navy ship in the Red Sea. Early reports suggest 2 casualties, possibly American advisors on board. Would this trigger something from the US side? While we wait for that answer, reports are emerging that Iran's Revolutionary Guard has begun moving short-range nuclear-capable missiles toward hardened bunkers near Mossad and Kerman. This is not posturing. This is war preparation. What we're witnessing isn't just bombs and smoke. It's a war of messages and shadows. Israel is showing the world that it won't wait to be nuked. Iran is showing it won't back down even with the odds stacked. But the real question is this: will someone blink before the world burns? This was day 2 of the Israel-Iran war, and it's already more brutal, more personal, and more unpredictable than anyone expected. Stay tuned, because day 3 is just beginning, and we may be crossing a line the world cannot come back from. This is your unbiased channel, Fix Africa News Network. If you found this breakdown insightful, please subscribe now for raw real-time updates. Comment below, what do you think happens on day 3? And who, if anyone, can stop this from becoming World War III?